Okay, another opportunity on this channel is to do some poetry. I stopped doing poetry on my other channel, and that's maybe some of the baggage I have with that other channel. Is that I got into poetry, um, reading poetry, potentially writing my own poetry. I was just about to start kind of trying a little experiment with that, when one of the other booktubers that I was using as my springboard for that turned out to be a bit of a rotten plank, and I did a video calling them out on their rotten behavior, his rotten behavior, and um, uh, I'm really glad I did that and that I called attention to that behavior. It was harassing some young women. At least it felt like it was harassing young women. And making it not a friendly place for them. And so I was happy to call that out, say that I didn't think that was okay behavior. It's not like we drove him off the internet or anything. He's still around. He's still making his videos. I just feel like, okay, I've had my say. I've said my thing. Uh, you know, I just want to kind of arm, if that behavior happens again, I want there to be a record of that. And indeed, I got a lot of support for that. I also feel like I got a lot of notoriety for that. Maybe the reason why that channel has as many subscriptions as it does is just basically, people going kind of support, which is awesome, but it also just uh, makes me feel like I'm just sort of piggybacking off of that or somehow. Not that I particularly did anything ever to try and capitalize on that. Um, but it's just one of those things that made me feel gross. And a part of what made me feel, and that it also kind of stuck to some of the poetry, which I haven't really done any more poems because I was really doing deep dives into individual poems. Um, and I didn't do any of my own poetry. So I'm gonna use this channel, this thing apart, this thing alone, this private thing, to do that. So that's what I'll start doing.